Hello friends, welcome to this video. So in this video we will talk about how to display CSV files, and we'll be looking at in React.js, CSV viewer and editor. And this is actually the interface which is developed using Bootstrap, and we have a choose file button. Here the user can select a CSV file. So if I select the CSV file, you will see all the controls of using this. So you will see this the CSV files, we have different comma separated values. So we have these columns right here, and we also see these controls. So on page 1 basically we are showing 10 rows. You can also show 20 rows as well. So these are different controls which are there in this module. We can go to the next page and you can see page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6. So we have previous next page controls. You will see it's a fully fledged CSV editor where you can see your CSV files really easily in the browser. You can adjust how many rows you want to show on a single page, and then we have these next buttons, previous buttons. You can easily see the content of CSV files right in the browser itself using this awesome library that I will show you. So now guys, we are using this module which is React CSV viewer. You can even search this library by going to npm.js.com and just search for this package which is React CSV. So this is actually the name of the package, React CSV viewer, the very first link which comes, and you can see that it's a pretty new library. 125 weekly downloads are there. So now to get started, we need to install this package first of all, which is React CSV viewer. Apart from that, we are also using Bootstrap for building the user interface. So you just need to install these three packages, which is React CSV viewer, React Bootstrap, and Bootstrap. So just install that. I've already installed these, so I will start the development server. So I will start from scratch. Just make a simple functional component. So for building this, I will use the shortcut RFC, so it will have a functional component. Now I will basically import the Bootstrap. So first of all, we need to include the Bootstrap CSS file. So we have included this, you will see. And then we need to import these modules from React Bootstrap. We will be using the container class, form, and alert from React Bootstrap. So after this, we need to actually declare some state variables which will be required for this application. First of all, we need to keep track of which CSV file the user has selected. For this, we have declared file content, set file content, and we're using the useState hook of React.js. So the initial value will be null whenever you open the application for the very first time. And then we need to keep track of any error. So for that, we are having this variable set error is a function in useState to initial value will be nothing. And then we need to keep track which file is selected by the user. So file uploaded, set file uploaded, and the initial value will be null. So here we are just keeping track whether the user has uploaded the file or not. For this we have a boolean variable. So depending upon that we will show the some widgets on the screen. And lastly we need to have a file input ref. This will be required for attaching the reference. So use ref it will be used. So useRef is again a hook that we need to import from React. So useRef. So that's all the state variables which are required. And now coming back to the JSX, we will instead be using wrapping everything using the container class of Bootstrap. So right here we will attach a Bootstrap class margin from the Y direction, and when we have a simple h1 tag, we'll align this heading in the center position, and it will simply say React CSV viewer, And here we will simply check if the file variable, if the file is not uploaded, or in either of these cases. So simply here what we are checking right here, if this file is not uploaded because the initial value is false. So this will be executed because we have put a not sign. So essentially if the file is not uploaded, then we need to show the file input. So for showing the file input, we will use the form group component or bootstrap, React bootstrap, and we'll attach a control ID, which was CSV file, and we'll give it also a class name, which will be, and inside this we will have the actual label that we want to show to the user, which will say upload a CSV file. And here the user will upload the file and you will have the form control. We will attach some attributes to it. So the type parameter we need to give it of file, and we will only be accepting the .csv files only. So we are just having this attribute, and we will also be attaching a on change. So when we do select a file, this function will get executed, a custom function. I would define this function, which is handle file uploaded, right here. So here e parameter will automatically be passed to this function. So, and also we need to attach a reference which we declared early on, which is file input ref. That's all that we need to do. And if you refresh, there will be this choose file button which will be there. And now we will simply be, after this, if any sort of error take place, we will show any alert message to the user using this alert, and the variant of the alert will be the danger one, and we will simply be attaching any sort of error which will be there. So after this, we need to read the file first of all. For reading the file, this function will be executed whenever you select a file, handle file uploaded. We need to get access to the file. So for that, we will simply say e.target files 0. This will get reference to that file, and then we will simply check if the file is not uploaded, so not signed file. Then we'll set this error message that using the hook function, no file selected. And then we will simply return and not execute the rest of the code. And same another if condition here, if the file is not CSV, then we simply say please upload a valid CSV file. So you're checking the type of the file. In that case also we return. And now if all things are corrected, then we set the error to nothing, and then we read the file using the file reader constructor. We'll simply say file reader. This is a way by which we can simply read any file, and we simply first of all say reader dot read as text, and we read the file as a pure text, and this will execute this function reader on load, and this will be executed. Event parameter will automatically be passed, and here we will simply say set file content, the variable, the hook function that we created right here. So we are setting this state to whatever is the result, so which will be contained inside event.target.result, and then we set the file uploaded to be true. So here basically it tells that the file has been selected by the user, so we are changing the value from false to true. And if any sort of error take place in reading the file, this callback function will execute on error. And here we can set the error message, set error, to be error in reading the file. So if you try to refresh now, and if you select any other file apart from CSV, you will see this error message that please upload only a valid CSV file. So in this way, we actually display these error messages. So now, if you want to now show the CSV viewer, after this alert message, we will actually be comparing that if the file content has been set, then only display the actual CSV file. So in order to display the CSV file, we will have a div tag and we'll attaching a class name to it, margin top 4, and here we will have the module here, CSV viewer. So we need to actually import this module. I showed you. So just import this module at the top, just add this import line, import CSV viewer from this library React CSV viewer, and we can simply now use this. So it basically takes some options. First of all, you need to attach the data property. So whatever is the data, so we have the file content variable. So if you try to now actually select a CSV file, so now the file is displaying. You will see that all the controls are there if you see. So using this simple CSV module, we can simply display the CSV file. So in this way you can do this, and also we can additionally provide some options. This is not necessary, you can do that without it as well, but there is these options available to us, which is an array of thing. Yeah, if you want to show the header as well, you can do this by providing an options header to 2 and delimiter is comma. So you can also provide any other delimiter. Commonly in CSV files, the delimiter is comma because it is called as comma separated value. So in this way, guys, you can display your CSV files with all these controls available. Previous, next, you can change the total number of rows to be displayed on a single page. So this is a really nice module if you want to show CSV files in the browser editor. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of free tools regarding audio, video, and image. And I will be seeing you in the next video.